Okay, so in dance training, especially with a trajectory of becoming a professional dancer, it is so worth it to differentiate between some training mechanisms, teachable moments, versus someone doing something, saying something just to be completely nasty and mean to you. And I'm going to tell you, there are a few things at play here. But if I just had to give a blanket statement, it would be this. Most old heads in dance are not trying to demean you, ostracize you, break you down to the point where you're like, you know what, I just do not want to dance anymore. Now, I want you to listen to me very closely. I'm speaking from the perspective of very passionate, very over the top, very extra. Yes, because dancers, especially old head dancers, are very extra. I love them, okay? That is what gets the job done. In that scenario, most times they are not trying to belittle you. Now, this is again why I need everybody on a Google Doc, okay? So we can talk about this weekly. Now, there are times where things can just be like, oh, okay, like this person, like they're difficult to work with, this person's X, Y, and Z, they have a track record, etc. Okay, but this is why it is so very important to differentiate between when something is just horrid, nasty, they're trying to push you to the side, versus teachable moments. I'm going to tell you, it is really worth knowing the difference, regardless of someone's personality, regardless of, how they present themselves when they are teaching you, when they are correcting you, because it will save you so much trouble. It will save you so much unnecessary pain, anguish, etc. Now, if you are more of new school vibe, it's not lost on me that you probably do not understand what I'm saying or that you totally 100% disagree, but I am trying to explain it the best way I can. Also, keeping in mind like actual people or an actual person right now that is in my mind, and I'm like, whoo, that person, that person is a bit much. But then right now, I'm also thinking about how much I have learned from that person, seeing them in the space, how much that person has also pushed me forward. And honestly, how much I've also been able to see the respect that that person has for me as an artist. Keeping in mind, I'm talking about somebody that is old school, somebody that is much older than I am. And I think that a lot of this sort of chat gets lost on social media because not only do we have generational dance differences, but then we have people who do not have understanding of and people who do not have experience with the older generation of dance. And if they do, a lot of things kind of get clouded by like this hyper emotionalism type vibe. And I'm just here to shed some light and bring some clarity. And it is that differentiation is absolutely 100% necessary and worth it. I also would like to say, just because I am old school dance raised, that I will never get behind demonizing old school methods, old school ways. Okay? Track with me. I hope you're still with me. I am talking about when the correction, the training, when it is not somebody coming to abuse you, when it is not somebody, just bullying you every day, when it is not somebody who is, just trying to embarrass you in front of your coworkers or your classmates on the daily. But I'm also going to tell you something that honestly people do not want to say because they do this for social media. I do not do this for social media. Just because a teacher, just because a coach, just because a director is mean, just because they have a personality that you do not like, just because they are extra, that does not mean that they themselves are trying to damage you. But again, you know, if you're open to the whole Google Docs situation, you can hit my inbox, send me your email, and we can really talk about this. You know what I mean? Like I have to go on a tour and talk about this because I know in 2026 it is so just like it's not computing at all.